Big Phil has never won an Old Firm game, and this Sunday it just simply has to change. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be diving in to Big Phil's comments surrounding the Old Firm League Cup final and see what he had to say, because he usually gets himself in hot water. But I tell you what, man, we need to be. It just needs to be a win. I don't need to explain right why it needs to be. It just Rangers need to win this game for the sake of mankind. I would almost argue, right? Stop the rut. You need to win, Phil. All right, you haven't beat Celtic in 5 attempts. The overall trophy count is on the line. All right, and if you were to ever have a successful Rangers managerial career, I don't see how it happens without him winning this game of football. I really, really don't. Right, and even saying that, guys, that's very optimistic. Fingers crossed for Big Phil. But of course, Rangers did play Tottenham, and it was a decent game. And he was asked about Tottenham and also the pressures ahead of Sunday. Big Phil chimed back with, and I quote, "It's also one part of it, yes, because for sure there will be mind games during the match, so we need to handle that well. So those are also things you need to prepare as a staff, that the players know it from before. That's also one part of it. It's really interesting, all these different parts to prepare that and to meld everything together in a really good game, like the players did against Tottenham. So now it's the next game against Celtic." End of quote. See, I don't, Clement's like, oh, it's about installing that into the players. It's about, you know, if you've got like a Scottish manager, right, or like Brendan Rodgers, right, they obviously know the connections. I don't think Big Phil should be the guy that needs to install it into the players that they need to win against Celtic, albeit he's been here over a year and should know the importance of it. Although, when you listen to his press conferences, I don't know if he does know the importance of it. Anyway, is this not a job for like the captain, the vice captain, John Sutter, guys that are more than aware of what this game means? I'm not saying, obviously Clement's got to, the backroom staff and Clement have got to say some form of message to the players, but there's a lot of new players in this team. A lot of them have already played one Old Firm this season. I mean, if it was me, I'd be whipping out Microsoft PowerPoint, folks. I'd be like 118, 118, 3 trophies in the last 12 years. If you don't win this game of football, there's going to be hell to pay, right? And I want you to leave everything out in that pitch. I'd be like, the league's gone realistically, so if you fucking need to feel if you need to run in yourself into the ground and risk an injury to every muscle in your body, then you need to achieve that, because there is no tomorrow, right? There's only Sunday, the 15th of December, and there's only lifting the Scottish League Cup. That's pretty much what I would be saying. All right. Anyway, Big Phil though, this is what he said about, because he was asked a question: is he under any pressure to break that Derby duck? Van Dijk quote, "No, zero. It's not about me, it's about the club. It's about the players. Nothing. It's not about me. It's never been about me in this job, in whatever club. So about that, zero. How do I feel about winning trophies? 200%. About winning games? 200%. That's what I want against every opponent. To do everything to win games and do that with the squad." End of quote. Right, hold on here. I feel like, how do you feel about winning trophies? I feel like the percentage for winning trophies should be higher than winning games. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Even though I want Rangers to win every single game that they're in, I feel like the percentage to wanting to win trophies should be more than wanting to win games. Although maybe that's just me being nitpicky. But the whole question about him, not he's feeling no pressure. It's not about me. It's about the club. I don't really understand about Big Phil here, that he's under no pressure. How the hell? I mean, he's never going to be like, no, I'm not under any pressure. Why can't he just come? He's like, you know what? Yeah, 5 attempts. I've not won any of them. It's no good enough, and that will change on Sunday. Fuck, I'd respect that, man. I'd respect that. But see this trying to spin the truth, man, and turn around and say that, well, actually, it's not about me. It's about those players, and the players haven't won the games. My record against Celtic's null and void because I haven't had a game. I don't know where he's went with that, but it's no worked. It's not worked. Then he was asked, "Yeah, Rangers need to be successful. So do you need to win this weekend? Because it's been eluding you, that victory." He said, "Okay, that's what you guys said. Yes, but I'm not busy with that. For me, I want to be a successful manager, and that means the club's successful and the squad is successful. So you need to win this game. But it's not about me. It's not about my personal goal or anything. I don't win the game. I'm not on pitch. I can guide them to what they do in the pitch, so that's my job. End of quote. I don't know where Clement is going with this. He's saying it's not my personal goal or anything. Hold on here, mate. It should be your personal goal. You fucking manager of Rangers Football Club. You know what I mean? You should be aiming to manage us to as many trophies as possible. But for whatever reason, he doesn't seem to grasp that. He's basically saying, here, I can do what I can off the pitch, but ultimately, it doesn't really matter what I do, it's down to the players. I mean, that's what it feels like, and I get it, yo. Managers aren't everything. The players have still got to put that extra bit in, but it's almost like Clement is like, yeah, the manager doesn't matter, folks, you know. I can do what I can, but it's down to the players at the end of the day, so I don't want. But then at the same time, I can guarantee if we won on Sunday, right, he'd be wanting all the credit. But then if you go back to interviews like this, he's distancing himself from credibility and accountability. So yeah, come on, he's a weird guy. I'll go with the broken English that's tied his shoelaces together here, but I don't really know. Guy just comes out with ridiculous things after ridiculous statements. Till then though, peace.